Make somebody else win the game. I don't care who. Won't rest on the plane going home. Jordan's winning this game.
All right, here we go. Playing for a last shot. The game on the line, the score time.
Let's go now. We gotta go.
As soon as somebody touches it,
Relax.
they got to score.
The crowd gets into it.
Keep it up.
We're going to win the basketball game.
Not shooting each other final set. If I make it, we win. If I miss it, we going in overtime. I ain't giving them a chance to shoot it again.
What a game. They're not in the game. Get in the game now.
9 seconds.
A lot of time.
Chris, you might miss something. Here's the
5 seconds. Get out, both of y'all, get up. Don't turn out. All right, make your best play. Let's go, guys, let's go. What's the best?
Show me something.
1 second. Shoot it. Shoot it.
You gotta love this game. Anything can happen.
I don't believe it. Unbelievable. Makes the three.
That's a three-pointer. Every time again. The Bills ties the game at 119. Oh, baby.
In the history of basketball, the greatest moments often come in the final seconds. Great teams become champions by persevering in the face of defeat. Great players become legends by consistently refusing to lose. And great games become classics when our heroes respond to the ultimate test.
Moncrief gets it out to Lanier. Watch the clock. Moncrief going up with a shot. Moncrief's shot is good. It's good.
The final 2 seconds. Stockton on the turn for the win.
Jackson looking for Ewing. Tucker launches it. It's good. It's good.
Hey, with 5 seconds into the front court, goes to Malone into the corner. Malone throws up a brick left side. Good! Oh my goodness, what a shot! Oh!
Danny may have to take a long one. Dennis will. Hits it! Dennis Johnson with 1 on the clock hits a 3.
Comes into Kidd. Remember, a hoop wins it for the Mavericks. Kidd going to the hoop. Blocked by Robinson. McLeod.
His defense, they just swarm all over.
Rice for the win! Yes!
Oh, boy. Nick to the hole. Nick layup. Good!
Michael into the front court. Left corner shot by Jordan. Good!
In 1995, Michael Jordan's return sent shockwaves through every NBA arena, and he was back with a vengeance.
Oh, what a move by Michael Jordan.
In only his 3rd game back, Jordan reassumed his role as the game's premier clutch performer.
Jordan for the win. Yes! He is now back!
The moment stirred up memories of many such thrills in Jordan's career.
3 seconds. Jordan's force-up shot to left. Oh, yes! Win. Michael Jordan saves the day. Here comes Michael Jordan on the drive. 5 seconds. Jordan on the drive, right in the lane. 18-footer. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Zips it back outside. The ball loose. McDaniel had it stolen by Jordan. Michael's got to break away. This game is over.
15 in the ball game. Michael will take it. He fouled. He scored. He threw it up. Off balance and went in. He does whatever he has to do to beat you.
I thrive on situations like that. I can't think of another moment in the game of basketball that I get more thrills out of than taking a game-winning shot.
Inbounds the card right to Jordan. Time winding down. Michael for 3. Yeah! 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 A winner! Unbelievable!
For some reason, I have a very confident notion in the back of my head, and that confidence is always going to be there because of the past success that I've had. And whenever it gets to a pressure situation, I want the ball.
We only got 9 seconds, all right? He's going to get the ball up top. When he gets it, he wants to drive right. He wants to drive right.
Pippen finds Jordan. There it is. Rodman is on him, one-on-one. 5 seconds to go. Jordan off the glass.
I've never seen an athlete who can accept and take on a challenge night after night. He does it.
The playoffs seemed to become Jordan's personal stage for late-game heroics, as the Cleveland Cavaliers discovered in 1989.
The whole season comes down to this. The inbounds pass comes into Jordan. Here's Michael at the foul line. A shot on Elo. Good! The Bulls win it! They win it! Set the Cleveland Cavaliers!
That was get the ball, Michael. Everybody get the out of the way. Roll the basket.
4 years later, the Bulls were in a familiar situation. Again, they had the opportunity to clinch a playoff series in Cleveland.
Michael strip, got it back. 3, 2, Michael falls, fires.
Yeah! Oh, does it again!
And the Bulls have swept the Cleveland Cavaliers.
But the most memorable moments of Jordan's career have come when the stakes are highest, as in the 1992 NBA Finals.
Oh, he is on fire! Jordan, 3! He is hot! Woo! And a Jordan flag, another 3! Oh, no! I don't believe it!
There's Jordan for 3! Yes! Did you see that look? Michael indicating he can't believe it.
This is the greatest performance, maybe ever, in the history of this league.
Chicago dominated the opener and went on to take a 3-2 lead. But in Game 6, the Portland Trailblazers gave the Bulls their toughest test of the series.
Blazers with their biggest lead of the night.
And I don't think Chicago can pull this one out. I really don't.
The grueling series had taken its toll on Jordan, prompting his coach to turn to his teammates.
I was a little tired and feeling I was a little tired, and he put me over and he said, well, let's see what happens with this second team.
When out front starts a move on Duckworth, jump pass left side, BJ in the left corner, Hansen fires a 3 and scores!
Next thing you know, I'm on the sideline, I'm watching this. I'm like them, you know, when I'm playing.
The backs in on Drexler, turns, double, triple team, spins through it and lays it in! The lead is down to 5!
All I wanted was a second chance, and then I started looking at Phil like, okay, I'm ready now. This could be the time. Put me back in.
Like so many times before, Michael now took center stage.
And Jordan re-enters the fray. Foot fake, starts to move, beats Clyde inside, hooks up a floater and scores! Oh, that was an unbelievable shot. Jordan wants to go one-on-one on Drexler, fakes left, dribbles right, hangs, shoots, scores! We're tied at 87. And Jordan knocked it away, and jams it! And the Bulls take the lead!
This is my arena to perform. This is where I'm at my best.
Superman's back in the building! Superman is back in the building!
The Chicago Bulls have won the NBA championship for the second straight season.
Theirs was a dynasty in the making. The following year, Jordan and the Bulls captured a 3rd consecutive NBA title. Still today, Michael thrives under pressure like no one else. If Michael Jordan ever needed inspiration on the art of playing under pressure, the Lakers' Jerry West would have been the player to provide it.
2 seconds, lets it fly, it falls!
It's almost like you don't think you can fail, and particularly when the game's on the line. You know, a lot of times in my career, you know, we'd go over and have a timeout and be a close game or a tied game, and I didn't want to play to be run. Just give me the basketball, and let's see what happens. And I think that's the kind of attitude you have to have. You can't be afraid.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's over!
You can see that coming. You know he's going to get the 2.
With his knack for late-game magic, West earned the title, Mr. Clutch, a trademark that fell to another legendary Laker, Magic Johnson. Whenever his team needed a small miracle, Magic was only too glad to provide one.
4 seconds, 3. Got to do something, Mavs. 15-footer, go! 2.5 seconds left to play. Magic better fire from the backcourt. He does. It's good! They'll talk about it the rest of your life. Magic fires for 3. Got it at the buzzer! Magic hit a three-pointer! The Lakers win!
Magic's flair on the court was unsurpassed, but he inspired imitators among the next generation of Lakers. One player who seems to have a little magic in him is Nick Van Exel.
The ball is tipped, and it's saved. 3 seconds left. Here's Van Exel. This is for the win. He got it! He got it!
That's the easiest draft pick we've ever made in our lives because we considered him at the 12th pick in the draft. And for him to pass that far, I can't even believe it.
Following in the footsteps of his general manager, Van Exel shines in the face of pressure.
Van Exel cut off, takes a tough twisting shot, and he hit it! Oh, he hit it! How in the world did that fall?
6 seconds. They want the last shot. Van Exel down the middle, spins it up, and in! I don't believe it.
Hey, he's got nerves of a bandit. As soon as they hand the ball, Nick, I want you to kind of shoot that thing right at the basket.
Writing his own name in the great Boston-LA rivalry, Van Exel capped off the Lakers' final game ever at Boston Garden with an unforgettable shot.
Ball is into Van Exel. He fires and the counter goes. It went! It went! It went!
He caught the ball with his back to the basket. He had to turn while in the air. He had to make sure he got the shot off before he came down because he was going to land on the out-of-bounds line. One of the greatest shots in Boston Garden history.
I never hit a shot like that, but I can always envision myself as hitting the game winner as a shot like that or even longer. I can always see that happening. Game, baby. Just like that. That's how it happened. I'm out of here.
To players like Van Exel, no part of the game is more exciting than when the clock is ticking away and the game is still undecided. It's all come down to one shot. This is when they're at their best. All they want is the ball and the chance to win the game.
1.8 left. Kukoc for the win. It goes! Into Barros. Gets the shot away. Got it!
Kukoc. Out of two. Lost it. Here's Hardaway. Racing the clock. And he
103-102, Boston is warning the shot. Game over!
Three-pointer by Ellis won't go. Robinson chases it down at the buzzer. Good! Mullen, Legler, Jennings, Wood will inbound. Marshall, and it goes to Mullen. Here we go. Over to Wood, wide open for 3. Oh, he got it! He hit it!
With 3 seconds, Person got it at the buzzer! The Spurs win their 13th in a row!
The next lead gave a long pass and a three-point attack from Chris. That's on Davis for 3! Yes! Hubert Davis has tied the game with 4/10 of a second remaining.
3 seconds left. Terrell for the win. Got it! Oh, Terrell Brandon, he put it down!
Less than 2 seconds remaining, and it comes to Sprewell to win the game! Latrell Sprewell, three-pointer at the buzzer. To Johnson, at the buzzer, it'll count! Oh! It's good! Hornets win it! Hornets have defeated the Seattle Supersonics on Larry Johnson's last second shot!
Unbelievable! They're looking for Clyde. There it is! There it is! There it is! Oh! There it is! Drexler wins it! There it is! Drexler wins it!
5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3. Here he comes. Fade away.
Yes, Miller hits a big one. How about this guy? Does he love the pressure? He makes all the big shots.
With the game on the line, Reggie Miller has become one of the league's outstanding performers. And in 1993, he was an indispensable force in the Pacers' postseason quest against New York. Though the more experienced Knicks won easily, Indiana learned a lesson.
I always say you can't gain too much from losses, but I think playing that type of intensity playoff basketball, that's probably the one thing that we can learn, that we could compete with the quote-unquote bigger name teams.
The next year, the rivalry resumed in the conference finals. Again, the Pacers trailed 2-0. But this time they rallied under new head coach Larry Brown.
The team really stepped forward and showed great character, and lo and behold, we got it even. I think there was a lot of confidence, and maybe we proved to the Knicks that we were capable of winning and maybe even winning the series.
Everybody's confidence was riding high then.
Returning to New York for the pivotal 5th game, Miller put on a shooting display that stunned the Broadway crowd.
The atmosphere was fantastic. It was the Eastern Conference Finals, and there was really no love lost between the two teams.
There's Miller, swings away, and hits. Reggie Miller is on fire.
Sitting on the bench, you found yourself being a spectator.
Miller open again.
He just got to the point where he made shots.
Here's Miller again.
Commanded the ball.
Miller's in his last 4 shots. Here's Miller from 3. Yes.
Gave us a chance to win.
Look at this shot. And he hits it. It's a 3-pointer for Reggie Miller.
To go into Madison Square Garden, play like that brought out the best out of everybody, I think.
Just an astounding shooting exhibition being put on by Reggie Miller.
Miller's 25 fourth-quarter points sent the Pacers home 1 win shy of clinching the series, but their inexperience proved costly.
They were, I guess, more hardened than we were since they've been through it, and gone further than we have.
And this series is headed back to Madison Square Garden in New York.
Tonight's Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals features the Indiana Pacers and your New York Knicks.
To go up late with a minute or so left, and to come back and Patrick hit a tip in.
Here's Starks. John Starks with the drive. Ewing puts it down. And the Knicks by 1.
Probably one of the worst games when you feel, because you're so close to getting to the NBA Finals.
The New York Knicks headed to the NBA Finals.
You relive the game so many times in your head, what you could have done to help your team come out victorious.
The following year, the two teams met again in what had become one of the league's most stirring postseason rivalries. Facing defeat with seconds left in Game 1, Miller took charge.
You always feel you have a chance, but it was totally unexpected what happened.
Jackson on the left side, lobs it into Miller. Miller turns and shoots a quick 3. That's good. Reggie Miller downtown.
You want to get a quick 3 and not necessarily foul. You foul once the ball comes in, but you want to see if you can get a steal first.
And a steal. Miller retreats to the 3-point line and hits again.
Reggie Miller has tied the game with 13 seconds remaining.
To get a steal and have Reggie have the presence of mind to step back and shoot another 3 blew my mind. And then to have an opportunity to win it in regulation when we were 6 down.
Reggie Miller scoring 8 points in the final 32 seconds.
I just feel fortunate I was there to watch it.
With the momentum all theirs, the Pacers took a 3-1 series lead. But just like the year before, the clinching victory still eluded them, and the two teams headed for another 7th game.
This is reminiscent, Clark, of a year ago. We came in here for game number 6, and the Pacers had a 3-2 lead and let it get away.
No one really wanted to admit it, but I think in the back of everyone's minds, we were thinking we were going back, and the same thing was going to happen.
And I understood what happened in the past and what happened last year. The last thing I wanted to do was remind our team about anything negative. I told them, hey, we went back there and had a chance to win Game 7 the year before. So we're in the same kind of situation now.
The Pacers jumped out to a big lead, but they soon became undone.
And I'll tell you right now, the wheels are beginning to wobble on the Pacers, folks.
This crowd is pumped, as are the Knicks, who have come back from a 15-point deficit.
Many wondered whether history would again send the Pacers home defeated.
The Pacers gasping for air right now.
I think the one thing that was different was I think everyone was basically on the same page. We knew if we put ourselves in a position to win, we could win it.
Schmidt spins to the baseline, hits the jump hook in the teeth of Patrick Ewing.
So Indiana able to respond very well to this Knick rally.
The Pacers still had to endure 5 more agonizing seconds.
And it's a 2-point game now, 97-95, Indiana.
Like the